This will be a explanation and description of the personal training contract for Northwick Fitness. So we start off with the contract agreement. You'll write the date in. This will be you, the client, with a mailing address of, with a phone number of, with an email address of. So you'll fill in the green, that'll be the client, and personal trainer. This is me, Robert Northwick. Mailing address. This will be my mailing address, the phone number, my email. This just says that collectively we're known as the parties in the following agreement. Number 2, services. The personal trainer agrees to provide general training. The personal trainer is obligated to provide training that enables and instructs the client to personal betterment regarding their body. The client can dictate the training methods that should be followed to accomplish their goals, herein known as services. Number 3, duration. The services provided by the personal trainer will last for 30 minutes per training session unit. The fee. The client agrees to pay the personal trainer based on the fee below. 1 unit equals 1 session. In person 30 minutes, $40 per unit. Program, 1 month check-in training is $200 per unit. The 1 month program only is $50 per unit. Description. In person, training on location, in person, recovery using Theragun, massage, stretching, all the things that involve training in person. The program check-in training is training through the app with frequent check-ins for adherence and accountability. The program only option is programming through the Northwick Fitness app. That's a once a month check-in with only programming, no checking in. This says what the assessment is: body fat, muscle mass, BMI, weight, overhead squat assessment, cardio test. That is page 1. Page 2. Starts with the payments. Payment instructions. Cash, Zelle, and Venmo are accepted. Sessions per period. The personal trainer agrees to communicate with the client on a mutually agreed upon time for the services of the personal trainer, which just means we'll agree when to meet. The term. The agreement will start when units are purchased and finish when all units have been consumed. A session is consumed on the day of the training or when a no-show cancellation applies. So this just means when you purchase sessions, will last until you use them all up. Multiple rounds of sessions or units can be purchased under this agreement. So we'll just fill out one agreement and we can keep going if we want to. But there's going to be no term. So you just buy one group of sessions. And then when you're done with that, if you want to, you can purchase another group. Location. Personal trainer agrees to provide services at 382 Cherry Street, Chattanooga, here known as location, although there may be other locations if needed. Late policy. If the client is more than 15 minutes, the session will be considered forfeited without the ability to be rescheduled. 15 minutes is half of the session, so if we're more than half late, the session will be canceled and consumed due to no show. Cancellation policy. The client is allowed to cancel a scheduled session with at least 24-hour prior notice. This is the proper notice. If given proper notice, the client will be able to schedule another session at an agreeable time with the trainer. So just let me know if it's the day before. I can remove anything off the schedule, no problem, as long as I at least have 24-hour notice. This is flexible though. If you're sick or if there's a family emergency, obviously we'll pull it off the schedule with limited notice. Refund policy. If the client has made a payment and no longer wants personal training services, the payment made will be forfeited, which just means no refunds. Again, unless it's emergency, family, physical, medical, that's flexible. Personal trainer's obligations. The personal trainer is obligated to provide an exercise program that meets the needs of the client in a manner that is best suited for their age, body type, and goals. Discuss nutrition and weight subjects in a friendly manner that does not belittle or make the client feel insecure. Provide standardized measurements and tests to record the health condition of the client: weight, body fat content, muscle mass, etc. Meet with the client on time in accordance with this agreement, and to provide a positive and safe atmosphere for the client will always look out for their best interest. Disclosure. The personal trainer is not and does not claim to be a licensed physician or hold any credentials that may present them to give medical advice. Any guidance made is based on general health knowledge that is available in the public domain. No warranty. There are no guarantees made by the personal trainer regarding results from exercise, diet, or any other recommendations. The personal trainer will make a good faith effort in accordance with industry standards to provide the best experience for the client on an as-is, where-is basis. So that's page 2. Page 3 and final page. Release of liability. This informed consent and assumption of risk and release of liability release is made on the effective date of this agreement and entered between the client and personal trainer as follows. Gym. The personal trainer is not affiliated with the gym that we're training at. I'm independent from this local gym or apartment gym. Informed consent. The client acknowledges, certifies, and accepts the following. So these will all be initials. Physical condition. That they are adequate physical condition to participate in exercise despite any current medical conditions they possess. So if yes, initial. Assumption of risk. That they assume risk of physical injury from any advice, instruction, or action conducted during or as a result of the session with the personal trainer. So yes, initial. Reporting discomfort. That any discomfort, distress, or uncomfortable feelings will be immediately brought to the attention of the trainer. Yes, acknowledge. Initial. Indemnification. That they will not hold the personal trainer or its employer, affiliates, agents, or any other entity or individual connected to them, either directly or indirectly, liable for any results from the sessions. Except initials. Responsibility. That they, the client, assume all responsibility for client's participation in the sessions. Initial. Question of use of likeliness. Photo or video usage of time during sessions or progress pictures to potentially be used online. This will be a yes or no. Yes, if you allow video or pictures to be used online. No, if you do not allow video or photos to be used online. Yes or no in this spot. Entire agreement. This agreement contains all the terms agreed to by parties relating to its subject matter, including any attachments or addendums. This agreement replaces all previous discussions, understandings, or oral agreements. The client and personal trainer agree to the terms and conditions and shall be bound by this agreement till it's null and void. The client acknowledges being shown a video explaining the contract or had the contract explained to them. Initials. By signing here, the client admits to having read the entire 3 pages of this agreement, signature and date. And that's all 3 pages of the Northwick Fitness personal training contract.